Chicago Bulls. Now here's Murray. And finished off by Griffin.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep. And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Griffin with the steal. Pass to Anunoby. Launches it. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And then Carter with the jam.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Pass to Shaq. Rebound by the Bulls.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Exactly, and if it's not there for you, simply make the next pass. Keep the ball moving. Give the offense a chance to do what it's designed to do, which is produce the best shot.
Here's Davis. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Pass to Anunoby. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Chicago. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Anunoby, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Davis. Takes it inside. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Murray scanning the floor. Davis with the double team. Shaq down low. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. The Magic making a switch here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Mitchell. Outside for Davis. Six to shoot. Trying to get something going. And it's Davis with the jam.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass from in that time. Hard to stop AD.
Now here's Wall. Fires the three. The kick out to Crowder. Outside, Wall. Another shot. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago leading. And they double up Davis. Here's Isaac with the drive.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
But the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Now here's Davis, following the miss by Griffin. And Davis throws it down home.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Outside Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow that time. Saw the opening, let the play evolve a bit, and then boom, boom.
And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season will be huge.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one's good. Griffin.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Gafford. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Mitchell is doubled. On its way from Hayward for two. Allen with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The Magic 14. Please give a big round of applause.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
Good to see a player going all out for the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Stewart. Outside for Murray. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the route.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
To the inside. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
And he gets the bucket. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Down low. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago making a switch here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Now, here's Clarkson. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
And that one, good. Shaq's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Clarkson. Off with the layup. The Magic trailed by 3.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And they double up Davis. And here is Dort. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. O'Neal comes with the double team. Burks for 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Orlando ball.
The Magic trailed by 3. Murray outside. Pass to Stewart. Shaq down low. He has 6. Davis with some nice D. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Murray outside. Inside. Here's Shaq. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Magic substitution, John Wall.
It's Davis on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Shaq.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Chicago making a switch here. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Now here is Davis. He's got 8. Poked away. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Isaac outside. Allen with it. Picked up by Davis. To the paint. Pass to Anunoby. There's the 3. Oh, trying for it. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And Griffin slams it in.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Chicago calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Griffin draws the double. Stolen by Mitchell. It's Dort on the wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Mitchell outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
The Magic shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
For Orlando, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What's he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Mitchell wide open. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Left side, Davis. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Davis has got the first points for the second half up on the board for the Bulls. Murray outside. Davis with some nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Griffin. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easily.
And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Hayward on the wing. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hayward's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Griffin with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Griffin. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Carter. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Mitchell.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Now here's Griffin. 12 points for him. Sharp. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Mitchell. He's got 17. Carter outside. And then Carter with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Griffin. Outside for Murray. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
And they'll get another chance. 3 on the clock. Knocked loose.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
The Magic trail by 15. Here's Griffin. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Mitchell with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Over in the corner, Dort. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. For 3, Mitchell. Another 3 for Chicago.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. All with it. It's O'Neal atop the key. Carter pulls it in. Now the Bulls with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Nifty move. Over to the wing. Here's Gafford. The shot, no good. Shaq with some nice D. Nice move. And the rejection by Gafford. The drive by Clarkson. Wall grabs the board. The Magic trailed by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Shaq. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Shaq's got 12.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Hayward. Clarkson on the wing. They set the pick. Tries the spin move. And again, Chicago. No good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Shaq. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
13 foul.
1:36 left to play in the third. Allen up top. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anunoby. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Hayward outside. Now here's Wall. Burks pulls it in. Hayward right side. Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Burks. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on John Wall. The Bulls have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And they get it back. Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 5.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Wall wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wall actually can score from anywhere on the floor, but he likes to keep the triples flowing just to keep the defense on its toes and respecting his jump shot.
Isaac outside. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Bulls on top.
53.
They fit.
The Magic, 35.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Orlando. They trail by 18. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. O'Neal inside. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The Bulls leading by 16. Davis surveying the floor. Uncovered. Orlando grabs the miss.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Wide open look here for Murray. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Outside, Davis. Back to Isaac. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Outside, Davis. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Outside for Griffin. And Davis pulls it down. Burks on the wing. Outside, Davis. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Pass to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. And he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Stripped away. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Timeout called, the Bulls.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Bulls.
Chicago making a switch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Back to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense.
The Magic trail by 12. Murray with it. Dort covering. And it's Murray with the jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
It's Carter, high post. There's the double team with Allen. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. In for the Magic.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Davis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Griffin with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Trying to get open is Shea. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Carter outside. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Chicago. The Magic trailed by 10. Outside Griffin. For Mitchell. Outside for Murray. He's off on that one. Good D by Mitchell. Outside Dort. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one goes on Anunoby. And Orlando making a change here. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Love the consistency at the free throw line in this one too, fellas. Getting a healthy number of points off trips to the line.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. Can't hit from 12. The Magic trailed by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
Isaac with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance.
Terrific activity from Isaac. Excellent at using his length to get those steals.
Pass to O'Neal. Great D that time from Davis. Bulls leading by 14. Over in the corner, Isaac. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Murray from deep three-point territory. The Magic again can't hit. Outside, Davis. .105 left here in the fourth quarter. So it's Orlando now. It's a 14-point game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Chicago.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Anthony Davis.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Murray for 3. Outside, Davis goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
The deep three from Murray. Can't connect.